Alright guys, hope you see alright. Let's get back to it. Alright, I done got the motor mounted and everything like that. I took the push rod off, I glued it, it's drying over here right now. Okay, I didn't really get any further last night, so we will start with that. Okay, let's see, where's it at? Oh, bag 5. Now this is what the, I guess the pulleys for the belt goes to. Health plan crap. Wife and them should be home soon. My wife and kids. So you're liable to hear them come in. Alright, got that. There's my pulley. Apparently the pulleys already got the bearings seated in them, so you don't have to do that. And each take the same column tail, same length. Okay, so we got 2 of them bolts. We got 4 of the flat-headed bolts. That's the ones that are countersunk. Oh, that's going to be for the top and the bottom of the pulley. And we got a washer. Alright, so what this says to do, you take this little column, put her there, and it's saying to use the green Loctite. So, 2. It's going to be a 1.5. Yep, it's 1.5 millimeter. And you can see where it's already countersunk into it, so you'll kind of know which way it's supposed to go. Alright, and then I guess the bearings are the same size. Yep, don't matter whether it's up or upside down. You slide your little bearing on, and then you get your washer and use one of these rounded ones for the bottom. Put your little washer on there, and it looks like that's going to be a 2. Yep. Just oh no, hey, yep, see, pay attention to those, because apparently you're supposed to use blue on the bottom one, so that way if you have to change it, it won't be as hard to get out. Okay, there's that. There's our first tail guide, or belt guide. Then repeat the same thing for the other one. Use the green for the top one that holds the main shaft piece on there. Because you don't want that to come off like ever. Okay, now get your other pulley, get your bolt, the one that's got the rounded head. See how it's rounded, it's not flat, or to have that countersink on there. I'll show you. Now this one takes the blue. Because this one you want to be able to take back off. Okay. You see how that's flat? It's got a countersink to it. Now they mount to the sides here. So the way this has it, the little single one goes on the left side with the sab facing out. Okay, and they want you to use purple. Well, I don't have purple, so we use blue. I don't have purple Loctite, so I'm using blue. Make sure it's nice and tight. You see it goes right there and the belt goes into it. And now, the other side, just repeat the same process. Get that. We're using blue instead of purple. I guess purple's I really don't know what purple is. And you got the sab letters, the sab word faces outwards. Okay, now this one just goes where your belt is right there. And all this does is help keep your belt in the right area. Keeps it kind of up off the servo that is inside of your tail. Voila, there she is. And then there's the other one. Oh, one other thing, guys. I finally tested these servos out. They're actually 1050, and they're not the 720s like the KST ones, but they seem fine. I mean, I tested them and everything was smooth, even though it felt like it locked up with me. Because I used my servo tester and hey, it worked. I was happy. So I guess we're going to try these first and see how it goes. Because I do like the BK servos better. They just seem like they're made better, even though they're both good brand servos, by the way. But we're going to be using these so that way I can actually put those back into my 380. So I'll have multiples to fly now. I'll have, oh, I got my belt in today. Where's it at? Oh, yeah. Hey, a new belt for the 570. So I get to get that one flying too. Everything's going to be flying. I got my little TVS antenna, the Mortal T antenna for my other receiver I have. That's for a drone project. It's going to be a big drone too. I don't know if I showed y'all that. This monster right here. I mean, look at these motors, guys. This one's going to be fun. But that's kind of been on the back burner because I had that one that I was building and now it is built. So after this, I'm going to stick with the helicopters for a little while and get to flying them better, because my goal is by the end of May to be able to go inverted. So we will see. Alright, so there's it for that. Okay, next page. Chapter 11, page 15. Now we're getting into mounting the servos. Okay, installation of the swap plate servos. So we will need bag 6, which is right here. Oh, I'm excited about this, guys. For one, it's my first build. I'm happy about that. I really enjoy this. I've always enjoyed building and tinkering with stuff, you know, seeing how things work and then making it. That's just been a passion of mine for a long time, since I was a little kid. I remember, you know, those crawlers, old RC cars, it was crawlers. I forget who made it, but what it did is whenever you drove the thing, if the tires would spin, they would sling out these little claws, and them claws would grab the ground and you'd get really good traction. Well, I wanted to know how it worked. I took it apart. I was young. I was probably under 15, over 10 years old, and I never got it to work again. That was the first time I ever took something apart too. But after that, I've just been taking stuff apart and putting it back together. If something's broke, I'd fix it myself. I didn't really want to send it to somebody. It's my battery charger. It's done for the timber. I'm on a fly today as well, guys. It's a beautiful day, y'all. I wish I was outside flying, but I gotta charge batteries up. So while I sit and waste time, y'all bear with me. I'm gonna sneak off and go take that battery off the charger real quick. One battery charged. Now I got 5 or 6 more to go. Alright, first thing they want us to do is a servo assembly. Now, what I'd like to do is I'm going to go ahead and center all these servos real quick using my little tester, which is the Smart Technology Spectrum XBC 100. This thing's pretty awesome. All you do is hook your battery. See, it sounds pretty smooth. So that is dead center. Okay, while it's hooked up, we will go ahead and put all our arms on. I want to use new everything. Because these bolts that are in here had Loctite apparently, and they don't look too great. So the way that shows, I really don't know which way. Okay, so the arm's going to be down at the bottom. I will need get a little persuasion here. Now, don't force it too hard, guys, because if you do, you can mess some stuff up. That's close enough. You can always go in there and adjust the center too. As long as you get her close, you'll be alright. That's going to be fun getting back off, that's for sure. So there's one down. That one will be the back right side. Yep. Okay, so if that one's done, that'll be the right side. Alright. And like I said, I mean, they seem fine. They're working like they're supposed to. Alright, now this one's going to be the opposite of the one I just did. So now guys, they do make a tool for this, by the way. They do have a tool that I've seen. It will line it up exactly where it's supposed to go. No questions asked every time. But I don't have that tool, so my butt's gotta eyeball it. so that's the right side and left side. Okay, so that's going to be the back to cyclics. Now we get to do the front one. Okay. Okay. Now this one is going to be laying down like that, and so we want the arms straight down. Now you don't have to be a perfectionist, okay? As long as you get it like maybe a click or two off, you'd be good. Alright, there's that one. Now we have them centered up, we have our arms on. Okay, we're going to mount them. Alright, now apparently this one wants the servos mounted like that. I mean, you can do them however you want to, but usually what they say is a pretty good way to do it. Man, they just click right in. Now you see we got one to the left and one to the right. Okay. And then of course that one's gonna go like that. Easy peasy, baby. But I think we'll have to mount that one first. This one, I'll be able to reach them, so we can actually install these to this. And they give us some nice bolts here for them. I gotta figure out my next build, guys. I really enjoy this. I might enjoy it a little too much. I mean, hell, if any of you guys need something built, let me know. I'd be more than happy to build it for you. I mean, y'all can see how I build. You see, I'm trying to do everything by what that says. We'll see how it flies. And if it flies good and y'all like how I build it, let me know. I will be more than happy to put a helicopter together for somebody. I figured my wife would be home by now. Her and the kids went somewhere, I guess. Man, this little helicopter is gonna be sweet. I don't really know if I'll actually keep this one too. It is small, smaller than I thought. I wanted to build it. It's kind of why I got it, because it had all new parts in it. And I thought, hey, this is going to be my chance to build a helicopter from the ground up. You know, yeah, I've took them apart and put them back together, but it's not the same like getting all brand new parts. There's a few used, but who cares? It's 90% of a fresh build. Oh, I'm about to say, I was short forward, but this black cloth is hard to see them on. I'm pretty sure this is how it's gonna go, but we will mount this down first because I am not gonna be able to get a damn Allen by that. Oh, maybe I will. Because see, look, it does good to pay attention to what you're doing, because I was about to do this backwards, y'all. Apparently you gotta set the servo on the back side like that, and there will allow me to get those screws in. So another battery done. I need to swap that out and get these tightened up first. This is actually the 5,000 one for my helicopter. Yeah, I was using it for two of them for a prop. Huh. It works. Actually, my 360 camera's charged up now. But that's alright, I'm going to save it.